YouTubers, it's your girl Shannon from Tesla and Chill, and you might remember in one of my videos from last week, I wanted to start sharing with you more about my life and some of the goals I have set for 2021, and one of those goals is to run a half marathon. So you guys, this video is all about half marathon training, so that means buying new shoes, which we're going to do right now, and then I want to share with you my past running experience. I also want to share with you my half marathon training plan. I have that all set up. I'm super excited to share that with you. And then we're going to take my new kicks for a spin. But quick side note, you guys might notice we are in the Honda Accord right now. And that's for a good reason. We actually just got this car back from the service center, and you guys would not believe what just happened to it. This car is 2 years old and we had a huge problem. But I'm going to share that with you coming up this weekend, so you definitely want to watch when that video gets released. But again, right now we're doing half marathon stuff, so let's get to it. I think that was a super productive trip to the running store. I got some new kicks, I got some new sunnies, and I'm going to show you all of that in just a few minutes when we get home. But as you saw, they had me get on a treadmill, they checked my gait, they checked my ankle movement, my feet movement, and all of that is so important, especially when you're trying to get back into running like I am, because you want to make sure you're wearing the right shoes that are supportive for your foot. That way you can prevent injury down the line as you up your mileage. So I found out for me, I slightly overpronate just a little bit when I run. So shoes that work best for my foot are shoes that are neutral to shoes that have a little bit of support. And I picked up a pair, so it was great. But all of that kind of had me thinking about the first half marathon I ever ran. And the first half marathon I ever ran, a friend and I, we just on spur of the moment just signed up. It was in 2012, and we didn't have any training plan whatsoever. I just decided I was going to start running 5 to 6 miles Monday through Friday. Saturday would be my long run day, and then Sunday, because of the Lord's Day, would be my day of rest. And I finished that half marathon in 2 hours and 14 minutes, and I think on average females finish in 2 hours and 23 minutes. So I was pretty proud of that number. I was really happy. And later, as I continued to run and increase my mileage and even ran some marathons, I was able to get my half marathon to under 2 hours, and I was again still happy with that. But then later I learned, I should have been following a plan. And they have plans that help you run a half marathon, even a marathon, but a half marathon 10 weeks out from your starting date, and then 16 weeks out from your date. So there are plans for everyone. But I had a friend who made a plan for me, and I'm going to share that plan with you once we get inside in just a few minutes here. But you guys, I still remember that 2 hours and 14 minutes. It's ingrained in my head. But later, as I continued to run, I loved it so much. But then later I got pregnant. Dun dun dun. So that means running was not working for me. I had extreme morning sickness the whole 8 months I was pregnant. And I was pregnant 35 weeks to the day. I still remember I was laying down, I was watching Bachelor in Paradise, and then I felt something really wet, and I thought I had peed my pants. But no, my water broke. J3 was like, yo, I'm ready to see the world, I'm coming out early. But my whole pregnancy, I didn't really run at all because I would get so ill. So I actually took up swimming. And you guys, swimming is great, but I'm not a fish. I'm no Michael Phelps. It was not really the most fun thing for me. Fast forward, J3 was born, and I decided I'm gonna kind of get back into shape. So I would run a few miles here and there. I would go on my spin bike, my Peloton, but I wouldn't really do it super seriously. And then cut to COVID, and then let's be honest, that was just depressing for everyone. I don't think anyone really worked out. Well, I feel like people got into shape really quickly, but COVID has lasted so long, I think people are getting back out of shape. I don't know, at least maybe that's how I saw it. Okay, anyways, so 2021 is here. Now I can run maybe 3 to 5 miles, which I think is kind of okay. So that's the perfect place for me to start my training plan. Let me hop out of the car here. I want to show you everything I just bought. Okay, so that is like the perfect time to start training when you can run like 3 to 5 miles fairly comfortably. So again, I'm gonna start following my plan here. Now for me, my miles, they aren't super impressive. Let me bring you back inside so the wind doesn't like get too noisy. Okay, I can run, my miles are really, really slow, so don't laugh at me. But usually they're about like 10 to 13 minutes per mile. And I know that's not like super impressive, but I figure like I'm pushing J3 the whole time. Sometimes we stop and I have to open up his snacks, or he wants to look at cars or tractors we pass on the road. So I feel like it's kind of okay. And my half marathon, I'm planning to do this summer. So I feel like that kind of gives me a little bit of time to like shave some time off of that. But we just got home. I want to show you everything I bought. So let's head inside. I have to show you, these were the shoes that I have been running in. Okay, these are like the Brooks Ravennas. You guys, these have holes in them. These are so worn. I'm almost embarrassed to show you guys. But yeah, those are going in the trash. Okay, so I tried on, as you saw, like 3 pairs of shoes. I tried on the Sauconys, the On Clouds, and some Hokas. I decided to go with the Hokas. Here they are. To be honest, I feel a little bit like an old person when I tried them on because look how thick the soles are. But hopefully they'll be able to like protect my knees and my joints. So we're gonna do a trial run in those in just a few minutes. And I also picked up some new running glasses because coincidentally, I just broke mine like last week. So I picked up these. Okay, I know they're a little bit crazy, but I think they're kind of fun. So these are gonna be my running glasses and they're kind of grippy around the nose. So I really like that. Anyways, also I wanna share with you my half marathon training plan. And this is something a friend of mine made for me like a few years ago. So it's kind of old, but I feel like it's always been old trusty. Because for a while, I was just running like 5 to 6 miles a day. I didn't really have a plan. I was doing that like 6 days a week. And I kind of kept injuring myself a lot, like my ankles and my knees. So she came up with this plan for me. There's a lot of rest days, which is really good because it helps your body recover. Now, if you want a copy of this half marathon plan, just email me right here. Our email is also in the About tab, or you can see it right here. Just email me and I'll email you this copy too. I think this is something that I'm gonna try to stick with, and hopefully by like June or July, I'll be able to run a half marathon and you guys will get to watch. Okay, so next step is to go try out our running shoes. We're gonna go take these around the block. They say that you should be able to run and keep up a comfortable talking pace, but you guys, I'm not there yet. Well, I feel a little bit winded, so I'm definitely gonna stick to that half marathon training plan so I can build up my endurance. Now, overall impressions, I like the glasses. They definitely stay on my face. The shoes feel super cushy, so I really like that. I think anything would be better than those old Ravennas I was running in. And it takes a few miles to I feel like you really know what shoes you like. But I'm gonna keep wearing these. I really like them so far. Now, if you've watched up until this point in my video so far, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It helps my channel to grow. Also, don't forget to tap that like button. And if you have any running advice or comments, drop those below too. I would love to hear what you have to say. I'd even just love to know the last race you ran. Well, that's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.